Well, good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Scott Manning coming to you from my home here in Columbus tonight. I want to go ahead and get started right away here because I got a few things I want to cover tonight. And I'm just glad to have all my viewers out there in YouTube land or wherever you may be tuning in tonight. And I want to go ahead and get started. I got the notes right here. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Clayton Kershaw's streak ended today at 41 innings today as the Dodgers won 2-1. He's still the hottest pitcher in the league, and despite that, the LA Dodgers are still in first place here in the National League West. So good luck to them as well. And after Homer Bailey got hurt today and tempers flared in Cincinnati, the Cubs beat the Reds 6-4 in 12 innings today. The fireworks started after a Reds pitcher threw at somebody, and of course everybody has to get involved. I mean, tempers flared. It turned into a shout match. It got out of control. Actually, no punches thrown, no ejections. Commissioner Bud Selig is probably going to be taking a look at the videotape to see if there's going to be any fines or suspensions. I do anticipate some fines, but if anybody gets suspended, I'll be a little surprised. So we may get a 1 or 2 game suspension, but I don't expect anything major league right now. So we'll have to wait and see what happens as well. We'll find out. And then if he announces anything, I will certainly pass it along to you. The Oakland A's beat the San Francisco Giants today 6-1 as Scott Kazmir tossed 7 scoreless innings and struck out 9 today. The Indians beat the Yankees tonight 9-3 as the two teams split their series. Called up from the minors, Roberto Perez knows how to make a first impression. The Indians scored 9 runs in the last 2 innings. Absuro Cabrera's bases loaded triple and Michael Brantley's sac fly was the highlights of a 4-run 7th inning. Michael Brantley also added an RBI single in a 5-run 8th inning as well tonight. As well as nice, so congratulations to the Indians. They were winners tonight. I'm glad to see that. And we'll have to wait and see what goes on as we go into the All-Star break. And Yankee fans, I have more bad news about Masahiro Tanaka. He is out for at least 6 weeks suffering from a partial torn ligament in his throwing arm. And also, Cardinals fans, I've got some bad news for you guys. Your all-star catcher, Yadier Molina, will miss 8 to 12 weeks as he has a torn ligament in his right thumb and will have surgery on Friday. So my prayers go out to them. And it being the bearer of bad news, I also have some major bad news for Reds fans. Your star player, Brandon Phillips, is expected to have thumb surgery on Friday, and he's expected to miss 6 weeks. I saw it happen as well. And my prayers go out to you guys. I don't like your teams personally, but I would love to see you guys back out there having fun and enjoying life and enjoying the game of baseball. We'll have to wait and see what happens from there. Other scores tonight: the Red Sox were winners tonight, 4-3 over Chicago. The Orioles beat the Nationals 4-3 tonight. The Twins beat the Mariners 4-2. The Angels beat the Rangers 15-6. The Tigers beat the Royals, walked all over the Royals tonight 16-4. The Pirates beat the Cardinals tonight 9-1. The Braves beat the Mets tonight 3-1. The Phillies beat the Brewers 9-1. They beat the Brewers 9-1 tonight, and that is very important. The National League's best record belongs to Milwaukee, but I'm going to tell you this: the St. Louis Cardinals I think they can catch the Brewers. The Brewers have had a bad string of the last 10, 11 games. They've lost like about the last 8 or 9 or somewhere along something like that. So do I think the St. Louis Cardinals will they catch the Milwaukee Brewers? I am actually going to go ahead and say yes. Despite the fact that Yadier Molina is going to be out for 8 to 12 weeks, I think the Cardinals can do it, and here's why. The Brewers have not played that good. They got swept against the Phillies, a team 10 games below 500. So, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But also, too, watch out for the Pittsburgh Pirates. They can come out of nowhere. Don't count them out either. After what they did to St. Louis today, they beat them 9-1. I think we literally, folks, are going to have a 3-team race for the Central. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I will apologize for that. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. And I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens. And also, too, the best record in the American League and the best record in Major League Baseball belongs to the Oakland A's. We'll have to wait and see what happens going into the All-Star break. So here are my predictions for who's going to win each division in the American and National League. First off, for the American League. The American League Central, the Detroit Tigers. The American League West, the Oakland A's. And in the AL East, I'm going to surprise you guys a little bit and say the Baltimore Orioles. For the National League, the NL Central, I think it's going to be won by the St. Louis Cardinals. The NL East, I'm going to pull another surprise for you. I'm going to say the Washington Nationals. And for the National League West, I'm going to say the LA Dodgers. So basically, those are my picks for each division. I would love to hear from you, even if you agree with me or even if you disagree. I would love to hear from you. So if you have your own predictions for each division I'd love to hear from you. Because I know you guys are gonna have some different. Are not gonna agree with me. I have no problem with that. But I would love to hear from you. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter, and I'm on Google Plus. So Google me a line, get on Google Plus, get on Twitter, drop me a tweet, drop me a message on Facebook, or drop me a message on YouTube, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions for you. Or if you guys want to leave a comment, I would love to hear from you. LeBron James is Brazil bound. After a stop in Miami today, LeBron James and Dwayne Wade flew back to Miami after the Heat free agents spent the day today at his skills academy in Las Vegas. Boy, there was a crowd outside both of his homes in Miami and in Akron. Basically, his home in Miami, I think I saw like about 3 or 4 moving trucks, which tells me he's going somewhere else. Or because there was also today too a major crowd at his home in Akron. If LeBron comes back to the Cavs, if he comes back to Cleveland, he's got a lot of apologies to give out because of the way what he did 4 years ago, and I'm one of them. After the way LeBron turned his back on the city of Cleveland after he just took the high road and went to South Beach, I mean, I cannot believe if he comes back to Cleveland, great, but he's going to have some major league apologies to hand out because the Cleveland fans are not that forgiving. So LeBron, when you make your decision, the choice is yours. But I'm going to tell you, if you come back to Cleveland, you better be ready. If they take you back, they'll take you back. If he comes back, great. If not, we'll have to wait and see where he goes. And also, too, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Because personally, I don't think a lot of people want him back. There was a big crowd outside of his house in Akron today, like I said. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens with LeBron James. Hopefully, we'll have his decision by tomorrow, or at least by Saturday. And if we do get his decision tomorrow, or by Saturday, or whenever he gets it, I will certainly pass it along to you. And I will let you know what happens, and we'll have to wait and see what comes here in the next couple of days. Also, too, New York Knicks president Phil Jackson said on Thursday he had not heard from Carmelo Anthony, but he remains confident that he will re-sign with the Knicks, and the Knicks franchise really can use him right now. Carmelo Anthony also talked to the Lakers organization, but personally myself, I don't think the Lakers would be a good fit for him, and here's why. The Lakers are struggling right now in the league. They are struggling. I mean, they only had a 27-55 record last year. I think that's the worst record in the history of the franchise, if my memory serves me correctly. So what's going to happen with Carmelo Anthony? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to tell you this: I got a strange feeling he may be staying in New York or going somewhere else. But what about Dwayne Wade? What's going to happen to him? If LeBron goes, where will he go? Will he stay in Miami? But what about Chris Bosh? Bosh has already said if LeBron leaves Miami, he will go to Houston and play for the Rockets. Now, what will happen there with all these major league stories in the NBA with the trade talks? We'll have to stay tuned and find out. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off right now for all my loyal viewers. Before I do, I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been a long day. I think I got to have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. I'll have to find out what's going to happen with LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, or whoever. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. So until tomorrow evening, this is Scott Manning saying good night, good luck, and thank you. And I thank you, and good night.